Guys, that was a rolling.
All right, recapping and
I was
all
asking
that.
if that was a rolling.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right, action, Alex.
Wait, what? We rolling what?
where we last left our heroes. Oh, if you call them heroes, may not be heroes. They had just escaped a trap where they had fallen into a pit, and that was a hole. That was somehow a room, and they had to get through a barrel puzzle to exit. Upon exiting the barrel puzzle, upon exiting the room, they were in a bog of some sort. When they had when yes, a bog of
Yeah,
some
they
sort. And
found they
whoever
fought
walked on
some
it,
snakes and they found some copper wire.
yep. And whoever stepped on the bog would sink, and they had to figure out ways to cross the bog without sinking. So they took the barrels and the benches and all the stuff inside the room, and they threw it in the bog as platform. And as they did that, they saw a ladder, and the ladder was whenever they moved the ladder, it went down. When they came off the ladder, it went up. It was part of a tumble system, pulley system, and that opened and closed doors in which our party escaped from. And in all this time, when they were going through, they found snakes. The people died from the snakes, and they found two dead bodies that appears to have their blood drained by a vampire. And in all this time, Gersha was sleeping in a bedroom.
Eranos be praised.
We were on our way to the haunted house.
When you all left there last week, not much would have changed in terms of your missions. You still have to de-haunt a house. There's still cultists in the Deadwood far away. And as you said, on your way to your haunted house, this is 3 or 4.
This is
What
four.
day? This is session 4.
Section 4, level 1. You all got your first set of level ups after
No.
defeating some vicious snakes. Not level ups, experience points. And
Experience.
some of you all really close to a level up. And just to remind you all, do cool stuff to get extra XP. Do things that form relationship, backstory, or encourage development. And yeah, we'll get through this. As you all exited this and helped Gersha to some clean water and did some medicine stuff, made her vomit, and I think Mercule would have prayed to Procan for her health. She seems to have seems to be in a better state. Gersha, your allies went through this last adventure without much of your aid. You might be feeling a little bit left out as you regain your energy. Are you all take a rest at the end of last session?
Yeah, I say we should take a short rest. Some of us got hurt from the fall.
Yeah, that was
Sure,
the
is right.
plan, actually.
And I take a bite of my rations.
Yeah,
Lovely.
we had originally planned to rest before we fell in there, so yeah, we would have definitely taken a rest after.
The last week, there was a couple other things that took place. One of them would be that you all came up to a bridge that seemed to be the only way to leave the environs of Saltmarsh into this cliff towards the haunted house. There you met a lizard folk named Grook, and Grook required you all to answer a riddle to allow you all safe passage. Mercule came up with a different answer and left you guys behind with little worry. And the rest of you all came up with the actual answer to the riddle, and all of you passed. After passing, you stopped for a bit of a rest, as you said. And during that rest, Caltrix, some internal voices going on, and he went off to forage and hunt. And while doing that, he noticed how good of a location this would be to be ambushed. He went back and informed the party, all while trying to act naturally. Everybody rolled a performance to try a deception, I think, to try to act like they were unaware of the fact that this might be a good point to be ambushed. And you all managed to reach to a safe enough place, but fell down into the hole that Alex described. So be aware that ambushes are something that you all might want to look around for before you rests.
Mm-hmm.
Me, what shall you all be doing?
Well, we just say we took a short rest after that trap.
Well, that means if we leave in the house, we have to do stealth. We have to really look hard to see if there's anybody still waiting for us outside the house.
I think I supposed to have kind of okay insight. Could I use stealth and walk through the forest to check and see if there's anything around?
So you'll
Would
be
my-
scouting ahead? Sure, you can.
We should
Give
send
me
our
a
rogue.
stealth roll for me.
Do you
How
want
does he do?
company?
Stealth, yeah, sure.
All right.
I
I'll go
don't
with
roll
you.
stealth before you volunteer, you know.
So rolling, right?
If you all go in together, both of you all roll stealth, and I'll take the lower number.
Whoa! I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Your skills were so stealthy that they didn't know that you were good at stealthing.
I threw my foot.
Except that she's with me.
Let's see how your partner rolls. Also pretty good, but basically,
Everybody doing better than me.
as Caltrix and Durania head off on their own, Durania looks around and she could easily locate which sort of... Mercule, you go in as well?
Everybody went.
Sorry, no, I just
I'm a dude.
I don't really go in. I
I
just
just
roll in.
wanted to be
Sorry.
part with
I-
everybody.
Okay, cool.
Everybody
So,
rolls, you
from what I
wanted to roll
understood,
too.
Durania
Oh no,
was
I could
going
go
to
in there.
scout ahead.
Actually, with that roll,
And
I
then
could go in there.
Caltrix and
Yeah.
Mercule decided to go on. So I guess this will leave this will leave Onyx and Zach to hold the rear. Durania, as you look around, you could see which foliage and which trees actually sort of match the color of your clothes, and you choose to head towards those things and stick into the shadows. To the point where Zach and Onyx, you look out and see Caltrix and Mercule slowly and carefully heading out while observing their environs, and completely miss Durania, even though you heard her say she would be heading out.
Wait, where are those guys heading?
They are heading towards the haunted house ahead of you to scout in a party of 3.
Okay. I'm like, talk to Onyx. I'm like, I guess you guys will just walk behind them and bring up the rear in case anything happens, right? That's good with you, Onyx?
Onyx is having trouble speaking after the poison, so she takes a little while to answer, but when she does, she says,
Sure, that sounds great.
yeah, so Durania, you sort of got a head start on them, and going forward, you saw the area where you thought you might be ambushed, and you checked it out. You looked for footprints, you looked for other people, you looked for any sign that there might be danger, and you went around the perimeter where you planned to camp and saw that it was fairly safe. And you saw that there was a bit of a clearing going up towards a steep cliff that led towards a house that you could easily assume is the haunted house. Caltrix and Mercule meet up with you shortly after. Mercule and Caltrix y'all might be impressed with Durania's quick-footedness with regards to her scouting.
Mm-hmm.
When you meet up with her, Durania, what do you relate to them?
I relate everything that I have observed in that area that I saw. I saw that there may have been people before, but it seems relatively safe for us to go ahead, and maybe we should follow ahead, or we can make a decision together if we should go back and tell the rest of them, or we should go ahead forward. What do you all think?
What kind of tracks did you encounter? Like,
Um,
would this
DM,
be a
I know
well-traveled
you.
road?
Roll survival, Duranya.
Will survival. Survival.
While she was rolling, Zach and Onyx all are walking ahead with relative confidence that there's nothing to bother you.
Mhm.
The evening is getting thick as the sun is disappearing across the horizon. Being on a cliff, you will experience perhaps two sunsets if you move fast enough, but the darkness is really starting to set in. Duranya, the tracks that you saw were a mixture of all of your own and bears, some wolves, and stuff like that. So a series of animals. To answer his question, this is not a very traveled road at all.
Okay. Okay. Well, I relate to him that it is not a very traveled road, and I only saw mostly animal tracks along the roadways, as you would have explained.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that
So
just
what do we
that.
decide? Go ahead.
Yeah. That, I guess that would mean that we have to keep an eye out for predators. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Where do we move forward from here? I think both of you are with me, right? It's both Mercule
Yeah, from
and
here you could see, Duranya, you all actually would have seen that you could see the haunted house up on a steep hill.
okay. So I asked the team, because there are three of us here. Team, what do you all want to do from here? Do we go ahead? Do we march forward as a team of three, or do we go back and tell them what we saw and let them know so that we could all go and join the haunted house together?
We should collect them because we need to be
We
as a
collect
group.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be Caltrix, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so okay, Caltrix, I agree with you, and we should go back and tell them what we saw. So we head back to Onyx and Zach.
Hmm?
Do we see anything along the way of notes?
Along the way, you would see the same sort of tracks of wildlife passing around. Your bird will probably pick up a rodent or something and eat it. Do you let her leave your shoulder?
Yeah, we are accustomed to it, We really don't mind at this point.
Well, I do let her leave my shoulder, and I look to observe what the reaction is from the group. And both Mercule and Caltrix look like if they are used to it, they give me a gaze that indicates it's fine. And I
I'm
go
still
ahead and I let her.
fascinated though. Because
But
now
she
I
already
know that
killed the
it's not
snake by
normal.
me, so I cool with it.
And the gaze goes unanswered. I just allow the bird to eat. Do you all have a question? And as it is an inquiring gaze, is there a question to the gaze, or are you just gonna look inquiringly find out?
Of all the forms you can take, which is the one you dislike the most?
I dislike forms that would make me small enough to be captured.
Is that why you don't like to be in your natural form?
For this particular purpose, stealth is necessary in the quest for my sister. And as I have noted, my appearance, my normal natural appearance, doesn't seem to be quite pleasing to the eye. So I assume a form that is easier disguisable in public realm.
Sounds like a solid plan. Suppose as long as you stick next to Mercule, you should be fine either way.
Yes, but in event of emergency, I do have the biscuits available that I could give to the bird so that he will stay with me. So we wouldn't have to be revealed in that event, in the event that we are in the public. So we should be okay.
I'm assuming I don't see this.
No, you're with me.
All right.
Would
Okay.
Onyx and Zach like to share anything before the party reach back up with them?
Yeah, I was just trying to get to know him, why he's here. If he have any family he left behind or someone that will follow with him.
No, I left my family behind. They, my parents, both live in Waterdeep. We were a pretty skilled blacksmith family until all the other shops came around and started to sell their wares at a cheaper rate. You know, made life hard in Waterdeep.
Take
Of course,
inspiration. I love that.
All right. See then.
I would ask him about what his family worships.
Hold on. Give me 1 sec. As I go down the list of gods and see, which one?
Roll dice.
Nope, not that one.
And I would share with him that I was in commune with Kranos while I was out. And that's it.
Okay.
Hope we made a connection, buddy.
Zach and Onyx, as you'll continue walking, you'll reach the point where you could see the ocean and you could see some neighboring cliffs. You realize that you're getting a little bit back out into the open.
Okay.
Looking back towards the forested area, you'll see a little bit of shuffle of the bushes. What do you do?
We see truffles in the bushes.
A shuffle of the bushes. You just see the bushes move a little bit.
I put my hand out and be like, Onyx, quiet. Heard something in those bushes. I draw my glaive. I put my glaive ready, and I shout to the bushes, "Who's there?"
Altrix and Durania and Mercule, you all hear the question, "Who's there?"
I was talking and do we make out his voice?
Yes.
Yes. Will I announce myself? I say it's me, Durangia. We have returned.
Oh, you guys. Shouldn't
What
go.
did you think?
Shouldn't go sneaking stealthily. I thought you were a fool. Just like what happened. Did you not remember what happened just now?
Do you?
Do I what?
Ask the question.
Yeah.
Do I remember what happened just now?
We were ambushed-ish by people.
Ambushed.
Well, maybe we.
I asked for word of what is up ahead.
Huh?
I asked for word as to what is up ahead. What's up ahead? What did you guys see?
Does anyone else want
A
to answer?
skeleton
Chris?
party?
Did we prepare for battle?
Are you guys all right?
Or
You
has
guys-
Kranos stolen
see
your
a
tongue?
ghost or somehow? Did you guys see a ghost that has you guys teach us? Is Durania the only one who can
I
see
just
it?
saw bushes moving.
Bushes moving. By what? It is haunted up there, isn't it?
No, I
No smoke involved.
I go closer to my partner and say, I
It was
think
not
they've been
burning, but
captured. Who's that?
Don't know. Are you really?
I was gonna ask Gunish Onyx if Keranos was the one with the burning bush.
So I'm still in awe of Sarangia, and I am just.
Well, apparently none of these guys want to tell you, but it just appears to be we just saw animal tracks, and it seems to be safe up ahead. You just have to look out a bit for predators. So it's safe if you want to head up to the haunted house now. I'm not sure what the time looks like. Could anybody give me a time check?
It looks like late evening. Like uh, 6, 6:30. You'll get complete nightfall. Sunset will be probably around 7.
Do you all would want to enter this haunted house in the night, or would you all like to take a long rest and then we go in the morning at first light?
So you're
I
going to be
mean-
taking a long
yeah.
rest.
Yeah, that's a whole 12-hour rest, you know. I tell her, I don't think that's a wise idea. If and where we are, we could be ambushed during the night. But
I mean-
I know going in a haunted house at night.
In the night, nobody else will be there with us, so
Yeah, I mean, even if we go
we're
in the
supposed
day,
to be able to hide better in the night.
Yeah, and even if we go in the day, we're still going to be by ourselves. So, you know, it's still ending. It's just that it's going to be dark. You know.
I think if there are bandits or illicit activities, we should go in the night because we'll be able to hide better. So I think the night is probably a good call
Mhm.
because
Okay.
we already have the helmets and stuff.
Well, who wants to see some ghosts?
I do.
Darn.
And I'm still out
No, but
of
I was
form.
informed. Didn't the bird come back, or is the bird still gone?
You tell us.
Didn't we get back the bird? I thought the bird just went and ate and flew back onto my shoulder, and I had just explained to only Mercule and
Cool. Yeah. A nice way to deal with this is you could ask, "What do I see?" Krisha, you could ask, "What do I see?" And also, Tarangya, you could confirm when you're of what form. But yeah. We could say that she came back looking like her, but she had a bunch of bushes all over her for stealth reasons.
Okay, cool. So I still don't know that you change.
no, I don't think so.
Thing.
So
Oh,
are
so
we
we had
guys
a-
gonna set up camp, or are we gonna move ahead?
We're going ahead.
I think we'll be
All right.
safer indoors. Well, relatively.
Well, the only indoors we have right now is the haunted house. So let's get moving if we want to try to get there before we get there in the peak of midnight. I hear it's worst at ghost houses at 12 p.m. or a.m.
Yeah.
Sorry, 12 a.m.
The thing is, if we have to talk to the ghosts, we actually have to like talk to them in the night. If you come in the day, you wouldn't have ghosts to talk with, to deal with, to actually have I guess the full experience. Because like if you have to get rid of the haunting, you might need to actually hear what the ghosts have to say and stuff.
Yeah, good point. Good point. So let's head out,
Wow.
guys. Or anybody have
I
to
love
pack
that.
anything?
Yeah. Let's go in.
Okay, so if you all are continuing back as the players have advised you, you will at some point see the house clear as night on the top of a steep hill. You continue walking towards it, and you will come to a wall. Seems like there's no way around this wall. One side is sheer cliff. The wall continues around to another occasion of sheer cliff. What do you all do? Took you all like roughly half an hour to get here, so sunset is quickly coming
Okay.
forward.
Oh, so there's no gate, no front gate.
Doesn't seem to be one here.
Well, guys,
We can test that the wall is real.
How high
How do you
would
test?
It's
It's a 7-foot wall.
Okay. First, I tread carefully that there is no trap to say I'm going to fall in a hole. So
You're gonna
I'm
check
checking
that.
to see that, where I'm stepping is not hollow.
Alright, cool. We'll roll perception. Actually, describe how you're checking, and I'll tell you what you roll.
So first I look at the ground in front of me to see if there's anything that might suggest there's a trap. And then based on that, then I put a testing foot forward.
Alright, cool. Yeah, roll it perception then.
So I kind of cautious.
If anybody looks off of the sheer cliff, you would be able to see that erosion has caused some of this land to fall down, and you'll see the destroyed gate was actually on some of the land that fell down.
Oh, okay.
You feel very confident, Mercule, that there are no traps in front of you.
Okay, so still being cautious, like I feel the wall.
The wall
To
is
see if
cold
there's
to the
anything.
touch.
I look at the wall.
The stonework isn't
I
very
look to see if
impressive.
there's any crevice in the wall.
There are many
if anything
small
is hidden.
crevices. Roll investigation for something hidden.
Okay, so I feel around inside the crevices carefully, making sure there's no insect. Well, I suppose I can do
Making
that.
sure that there are no insects by putting your finger in it.
Poking your finger in it. Okay.
I doubt I could do that. it's just me talking nonsense. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I suppose I put a glove on.
Right, so you inspect the wall safely, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything unique about this wall at all. Maybe find a little bit of graffiti carved into one of them. J and H were here.
Here, I know sucks.
You could write that if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody
I do a
else?
sleight of hand on that.
Alright, cool. Roll a sleight of hand to do your own graffiti. Anybody else doing anything?
I look at this
Do the-
wall and
Oh!
I want to see if wait, how tall am I? You say 7 feet I am. How tall am I?
Worst rogue ever.
No, it's not.
Worst rogue ever.
So y'all will just hear Mercule fighting up to make some graffiti in the corner. And he writes Keranos rocks by accident.
Yeah.
Got rocks on the brain.
I would ask Caltrex or wait, let's see, Caltrex or Mercule. Ask Mercule. Yeah. I was like, hey, why don't you give me a boost? Maybe I can see what's over here. I'm 4 feet 9 inches.
Oh, sure. Definitely. Here goes. So I comply.
Okay, roll a little strength for me. Rest of y'all, as you see this happening, anybody doing anything?
I wanted to try to pull out. I think I have Explorer's pack. I wanted to see if I could try to pull out my Explorer's pack see if it could help me get up to the wall. But I seen it have explorers back one here. I don't know. I clicking on it, but then
Yeah,
I
you're supposed to
see
have a
have
rope and a grappling hook.
Yes, that will have a
That
mess kit,
should
a
be
tinderbox,
in there.
10 torches, a day ration, a water skin, and 50 feet of hempen rope.
I asked Deranja if she could send her owl.
with the rope to the top to hook it.
Not with the rope, with his wings.
It is a 7-foot wall, huh?
Yeah.
You mean just to explore?
Yeah, so we could see what's over there. You could talk to your owl, right?
Yeah, I am supposed to be able to have druidic speech. Does that work on animals?
It doesn't matter. You have spoken to your owl in common before when you told it come here or go. So, I see no need for you to go into any of that detail.
Okay.
It's like a
All
trained
right.
animal.
I just saw
Now,
my owl kid.
Durania, roll insight for me.
That's the big long list of words on the left, middle.
Gedo. See? I'm proven.
Yeah, like that's great. That was really quick.
Yeah.
You do recall that if you send your bird up, your disguise self will go, and she hasn't seen it yet.
Okay. So
You
she
also
asked me
look
to
around
send-
and you see Zach is just about to see over the wall.
Okay, so I look at her and I'm like, I look at Zach peering over the wall and I say, maybe it's best if we let Zach look.
Zach, you will peek over the wall.
You could ask Onyx if she trusts you.
You wouldn't see these people over here, but you will see this basic shape of cliff heading up to that same shape of building, a sort of T-shaped building. Right now, you could just see a little L of it, and yeah, what you see. Jumping over is an option, but you'd have to mind your step when you do so.
I relay that. I relay what I see to the guys. I'm just like, guys, I see the house. It's really on the edge of the cliff. So we really when we get in there, we gotta be careful. If you ask me, it looks like that house might fall. You know, maybe in a few. We don't know when, but it looks like that house looks pretty unstable-ish.
Then we probably should be quick. And you
Yeah.
just hop over there and take the end of a rope with you and stand anchor for the rest of us.
Sure, I will do that. So toss me the rope. Give me the rope.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
pass him. I'll toss the end of my rope.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for it. It's pretty easy for you to reach down and get that rope. Yeah, it's a nice, typical, solid hempen rope, and as he gives it to you, what do you do?
Well, I carefully try to go over the wall.
All right. So as you've been being held up for quite a while, Mercule, roll a strength check. Let me see if you you handling this well.
I silently wish it was an athletics check, but all right. Strength check. Check. That's not a saving throw.
Just click
Or
strength.
just a strength button.
Yeah, just click strength.
Did it roll?
Not yet.
Oh shit. Came across?
Not yet.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, not 20.
Wow.
Wow.
Mercule,
And
you
you
are
said you weren't
completely
strong.
distracted
Like a
by
champion.
some thought. You notice the failed S kind of looks a little bit like
As
a
a
R, and you
Makasan genie.
yeah, and you get the impression that maybe you could do better with this graffiti. Maybe before everybody goes over, you could take some time and fix that that R looking S.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I want to try that again. Yeah.
Well, don't do it
So,
while you're
so
holding
sleep
up
the hand again.
Zach, because then he will fall.
Yeah.
All right, I give up. This is the last time I try it.
Okay, well, it's cool.
Clearly,
Let you
clearly
give
somebody
up.
is watching me.
Zach, roll a deck save.
Hey, oh, jeez, and crackers, man.
Oh shit!
Back save. Here I go.
Just don't lose my rope.
Okay.
Okay, you managed to grab onto the top of this wall, and your feet are dangling.
Heroes, boy.
And yeah, your stable ground, completely firm, strengthy body who was holding you up seems to have gotten distracted and has left you hanging literally.
Oh boy. I try to pull myself up the wall.
Yeah, roll athletics.
Yeah, where's my? Okay, this should be good. 14.
Yeah. You managed to pull yourself up that wall fairly easily,
It's
and
proper manpower, boy.
you're now on top of that wall, chilling.
Nice. Right. I guess.
No thanks to
How
me.
well? It's probably a 7 foot drop. It's probably a 7 foot drop down. So
Yes.
No, we can,
Unless you choose to go a little bit to the side, then it could be 107 feet.
yeah, yeah. Money.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can a couple of us can just hold the rope so that you can rappel down the other side. And
Yeah.
then
Okay.
you hold it for one of us, probably the
Okay.
lightest of us.
That sounds good. All right. So you guys hold on to the rope for me, please. Hold the rope tight as I try to come down the other side of this wall.
Gusha or Daranjo, do you guys give me a hand here?
I am supposed to have good strength, so sure I will offer a hand there. Do I have to roll for it?
Yeah.
Strength?
I would like, even though help would just usually give him advantage, I would love for you to just roll yours and he'll roll his, and we'll take the higher roll.
Strength? Okay, I heard a laugh, but I
Here's
didn't see.
my strength.
Ah!
That one.
Not one. Ooh. Catrix,
Oh,
you act to help, but like act your own person.
So as you ask for help, Caltrix, Zach begins descending, and you hold it up all by yourself. Alex, as you're descending on the other side, that's a pretty easy climb. You get down to the bottom, and a cloud blocks the last bit of the sunset. There's nothing majestic about it. Darkness is sort of upon you all. And yeah, you land on the other side, and it's a little bit uncomfortably dark because of this cloud.
Right.
The sky has already sort of blackened, and they could just see bits of outlines of this wall from the other side. On the opposite end from you would be the cliff that you have to go up, and the sounds of the ocean and a pale gray that is about 100 feet away from you is all that you can see right now.
Oh, really spooky here.
All right, just
Yeah,
hold
spooky
it. Just hold
vibes.
the rope, and
Yeah,
we'll send the
I'm holding
lightest
the
one
rope.
up, so
Yep.
that you'll have an easier time anchoring for them. All right, guys, which one of us is the lightest?
Okay, cool. How do I get up though? 'Cause I look kind of heavy, as you see, lightest. Am I climbing up with you guys? That's my plan, to kind of hold on to some rope. Anybody have any rope dangling that I could climb up as well with you all?
What do you mean? There's one
No.
rope there.
Yeah, we are taking turns going up the rope. So
Okay.
how this is going to work is that when one person gets across, they can help him weight down the other end of the rope so that everybody can then just climb up in turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
But either way, all of y'all as adventurers, even at level 1, should be able to climb out of the rope unless something goes awry.
Yeah.
In fact, I will just say that y'all can succeed at climbing without rolling.
Hmm.
And just carefully get down on the other side. So roll instead acrobatics or acrobatics to jump down on the other side, or athletics to climb down on the other side.
I would
So-
tell you to climb down, please. Don't do anything foolish.
um, stand by.
Oh boy.
Oh, and I should have rolled down. Alright, that's good.
Nice. Okay, cool. So 7 on athletics is fine enough for you to climb down this rope. It's a 7-foot wall. You might get a little tired, but you get on easily. Goes to you as well. Mercule, what about you?
Well, I mean, I'll wait my turn and then I try with the rope. What is my turn?
Go ahead.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Is it? I see everybody rolling.
Yeah, to climb. Well, you climb up on your side successfully, and you're going to climb down the rope now. Before I take you're climbing down the rope, Mercule.
We're jumping down.
E- Everybody else climb down the rope, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's nobody else on my end, right?
Correct.
Temperania.
Duranga didn't go across already.
I'll look around just.
Yeah, Duranga holding the rope.
I'll look around me just before I go down.
Yeah. But yeah, with your 16, you get down there.
So I just check my 6.
You get down there extra carefully. You find a nice little place. Reach down, and Duranga, you are the last one left. Everybody climbed up and then down the rope. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna follow suit and climb up and down the rope, but I'm gonna scope out before I just jump into wherever we land. I want to make sure that it looks like a generally safe enough spot for me to land where I'm not gonna fall off, because that cliff look real.
It's
Edgy.
quite dangerous. Yes, you get to the top, and your stomach will probably churn a little bit as you look down. But you keep your balance, and then you're going to climb down the rope yourself.
Is there anybody to help? The other people were helping everybody else, because it seemed like some people were getting help.
Everybody on the other side of the wall now. Everybody's on the side of the haunted house.
You know what? I'm just gonna wing it. Can I wing it? And just wing
How
it
so?
and see if I'm able to climb the rope by myself
What?
and get up there without help.
You get up successfully without help. We're looking at how you're going to get down on the other side.
I'm gonna jump.
All right.
Oh boy.
So roll up.
I'm like, all right, go back. Flip.
Okay.
Go barrel roll.
Roll. What am I rolling exactly? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay. Too bad.
Yeah, so
Roll
yeah,
for Jesus.
So the thing that I was looking at there, both of you all kind of looked at it, and it's the sort of logic that I want everybody to pay attention to, because this is a world with rules and laws of physics, just like our world. So yeah, if nobody holding the rope on the other side and you had tried to climb down, you was going to fall. So pay attention to those things, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Okay, sure.
All right. But yes, nobody was chained up by that. We're good to go.
Yes. I think that's just pure luck, though.
I do think it was quite lucky, but luck is a skill as well, right?
Yeah.
They say.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, so we don't have like a grappling hook to use?
Grappling
Nope.
hook you'll have to buy or have made.
Oh.
I think I
Okay.
might have one. I have a Dungeoneer's pack, but I'll check later.
Yeah, the what you might have is like pitons
Right.
and
Adventuring gear.
stuff like that, but a grappling hook itself, you wouldn't start with it.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So on this side over here, everybody is standing up way on the bottom, and your lighting will be quite dim. Behind you is sheer cliff, and ahead of you is a dilapidated building with wooden walls, a nice thatched looking ceiling. It looked like years ago this was a nice building. Now it is broken down, wind blasted, sea eroded, um, haunted seeming house. Look around, you could see behind you, not behind you, from where you came, the wall that goes all the way around. And the closer to the top, just ahead of you all, you'll see the remains of what used to be a garden. Looks like they used to have nice fresh food here. It's surrounded with brick. Right now, it's overgrown with a lot of weeds and a couple broken gardening tools. And actually, there is still a single rose bush near the entrance, near the wall of the building. And it has overgrown all the way down to a certain part of the wall where you could see it climbs up on the wall that you all climbed over. It's choked out most of the other plants, actually.
Are we seeing through windows here?
Yeah, right now there's some light behind you. This is the last bit of daylight that you'll have. And that is a couple moments. I'll probably give you all a round of that light to take advantage of it. So yes, you can see through some of those windows.
Okay. Let's see. Where can we go? You guys see an entrance anywhere? I want to walk around, see if I find an entrance to the house. I see like a door, anything?
So as you're passing here, you'll see mostly windows.
Okay. Walking. What's this?
Right, so let's stop you there. That's quite a lot of movement. Everybody else, you'll have had Zach walk around to look for an entrance, leaving you behind. What's the rest of you guys doing?
I was kind of following from a distance, looking at the
All right,
stuff
cool,
too,
Mercule, carry on.
but I'm nowhere near him.
Good see. Lex, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to investigate with. Yeah.
What are you investigating?
Yes.
What? What are you investigating?
An entrance.
You're investigating an entrance, but there is none, so that would not be investigating.
Well, I'm looking for one.
Okay, cool. So then you could roll
they're looking for
perception
it,
instead.
yes.
So the difference between investigation and perception could be quite confusing. You roll perception for your chance to notice something that you can then roll an investigation to learn more about. So earlier, when Mercule said that he was looking to see if he would notice anything that looks like a trap, that would be a perception. If he found something that looked like a trap, you'd have to roll investigation to see more about it. If you're perceiving something that might look like an entrance, you roll perception. Let's say when you roll that perception, you will notice that all of these windows here are made of glass and perhaps can be broken. You could now investigate the windows to see if they could be opened or if breaking them is the only option, or if looking through that you might see some other information.
I look
Yeah,
through
you
it.
see that there are windows all along the wall of the house. Looking through, You can see inside a little bit of a fireplace and some books scattered all around and bookshelves inside. A door over here will be closed, and it looks like you are in a bit of a library. Most of the shelves are broken, and in many places they have come away from the walls. Few shelves that are still intact are empty, but yes, you can see the pile of books that rests in the southwest corner.
I think I'm gonna break the window and climb in
Cool. How would you like to break it?
with a stone from the floor,
All right.
from the
So
bushes
you
down.
you roll survival
We
to find a nice
hide
appropriate
in,
stone. Caltrix, you would observe that two of your party have gone to the right to look around for an entrance. Gersha has taken matters into her own hand to create an entrance. And we have Durangia, who is in the back, just sort of like checking out the scene.
But I just kind of may
Yes.
I look around so that I guess that would be as you were describing before. See if I could investigate to see if I could see anything. Like a
Cool.
perception check.
What are you looking at?
Perception.
What are you investigating?
I want to investigate to see if I could see any hidden trapdoors or anything scary
All right, cool.
that anybody
So
else may be
roll a
missing.
perception because you're rolling to see if you can see anything. Cool. So yeah, with that, you don't see any trapdoors or secret entrances or anything. Yeah.
Okay, could I follow Onyx in behind her? Because I
Onyx
saw she
didn't
broke
get
a
in yet.
window.
She's looking for a stone. She rolled a 12 and found a smallish stone. She'll have to roll pretty good to get
So I shout,
break the window.
help me find a bigger stone.
Okay,
You
sure.
could
And I go
probably use
looking
a
around
weapon.
for a. Yeah. I have like a smiter. We could try that if you want.
The scimitar being a sword, you could definitely try, and it might work. Might also dull your blade a tiny little bit. Mercule, you would probably have been able to reach to the corner to see that Zach has arrived at the outside of what looks like a chimney.
Oh,
Yeah, Zach, that's what you're seeing, right?
okay. Cool. It's a chimney.
I really
Interesting.
want to go through a chimney.
So do I use the smiter? Does it work, or do I not use it because it would get a dull? Because I wouldn't use it if it would get a dull. I'd
It's up,
probably
it's up
just.
to you.
Do you have a
Dulling of
piton
a
you could use?
weapon. Dulling of a weapon isn't a D&D mechanic. It's something that I do when people use weapons for non-combat reasons. So you can use
Okay.
it.
Okay, all right. Well, I would prefer to use my club. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I tried to use
So
the
that
club.
is, well, yeah, if you have it, you're allowed to use it. Club is a much better weapon. Do you have a club, or do you have proficiency in a club?
I
Check
had,
and see.
I think, just the proficiency, so not the club. So I need to have a
So the
club itself.
proficiency will be your ability to use it. What you have is even better than a club, in my opinion. You have a whole quarter staff. Have a big stick.
I saw the
So
quarter
let's do
staff,
it with
and I
the
was
big
like,
stick.
yes. So I don't know. Do I still get the option here? Because I
Yeah,
rolled already.
Roll a history for me before you roll to hit Duranga.
History.
Sorry. I'm reading it.
I've never seen history anyway, though.
Yes, there.
It's on your skills list.
Same along with swords.
History.
History is where you have deception and,
It's under
Yeah, okay.
deception.
perception and stuff.
Got it. Yeah,
And
thanks.
stealth and stuff.
Cool. Duranga, you recall an occasion back when you were hired to gather some information about a man that was cheating on his husband. And
Oh, jeez.
you had to go to the house that you tracked down that he was going to every night. and you saw that there was no way in, and you decided to break a window. And you recall that you broke the window, got in quickly, and when you got inside, you could see evidence that people were there recently. The bed was disheveled and even warm to the touch, but there was no one home. There's no way that that warmth could have lasted for more than 5 minutes because the window was open. So it did raise your suspicion that they were there just before you got inside. Half scared off by the noise that you made when breaking the window.
Oh, so that means that definitely if we break the window, it's going to make a lot of noise. So as I recall this
Already
memory,
break the
I
window?
tell Onyx, we could try the quarter staff to break the window, but it may be likely that it's going to make a lot of noise. Should we call the group and risk it, or should we just make the noise? The group might be alarmed. They have already complained about their PTSD after our last attack.
Okay, let's keep looking. So I come over here to investigate the window.
That's going on. Alex, I see you did a bunch of rollies. What were those for?
Oh, just nothing. I was accidentally pressed buttons on my thing by mistake.
So, Mercule, you see that as Zach is walking forward, he's twirling his blade masterfully, sweeping it around him, doing different katas mindlessly as he's walking, as if this has been trained into his muscle memory. There's no sense of combat readiness in him. He's just
Awesome.
doing it as an idle activity.
My idle lamp is my idle lamp animation. As I walk, I see a light here. I see a light as I'm walking up. I see that light.
Mhm.
Sorry, so I guess you're trying to say that I have to look to see how tall this chimney is to see like if we want to try to climb into
You would
it.
have to roll to look. It's about 30 feet up, 20 feet to the roof, 30 feet to the
That sounds
top
like a lot.
pretty
Well,
high.
30 feet. I mean, I could ask. I will ask Alex to help me just try to get in that chimney.
Okay. How do you plan to do that? Just 30 feet up. You going to
I'm supposed
climb?
to have
You
a little
have
rope,
any?
but I'm supposed to be able to try to climb.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
supposedly I'm a rope.
you think you could scale that wall?
I'm supposed to. I don't know how rogue's supposed to do it. I assume that if I have adventuring gear, I'm supposed to have something I can use.
Well, you have things that you could use, but it's up to you to determine how you choose to use them.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that you could easily makeshift into a grappling hook to throw your rope up there, honestly. Fisher, even though you're moving
And it
around
looks like
a lot,
there's a lot.
basically all that movement that you did would have taken place in like a quarter of a second, because the other characters are still carrying out what they're doing.
Yeah, no
at the same
worries.
time.
I'm just looking around. Oh,
So
should
like
I not be
thieves'
looking
tools.
around?
You could, but your player will have that information. You, as Gersha, will have it, but your character wouldn't.
Okay.
Oh, I always thought thieves' tools had something for climbing. I didn't realize that it wasn't. Well, if that's the case, then I guess we look around the rest of the building to see if there's anything else. So I'll follow him.
I want to tell you.
And
as
I'll
I
be
see-
looking at the ground to see if there's any holes or traps.
Somebody's got some
So can I look
PTSD.
at the ground and make sure there's no holes or traps?
Yeah, sure. Roll for that, and meanwhile, Caltrix and Durania, Onyx has walked off to look for another entrance as you all stood here, and while doing so, the thing that she
I
saw
want to investigate this
and
thing.
decided to try to break it. Durania came to help, but decided that it could create noise, and she went off to go and look for another entrance. Roll investigation for me then. Next. Yes, Caltrix and Durania, what you guys doing?
I still think we should break the window.
True.
Yeah.
You're
Do these windows open or are they like sealed?
You could try and see.
Yeah, I'll check.
Okay, go ahead.
Um,
It opens.
yeah, well, I'll open it, and I'll just hop inside.
Oh,
Alrighty.
The window was open all the time, so all I never checked to see if it was
Wow.
open.
No, I didn't. I was just like, I thought they were all closed. My bad.
Yeah, Caltrix is just standing there looking at you guys.
You guys gonna
beating
tell you
and
it's
charging up, and he's just
Figured out
shaking
that
his
the windows
head.
are open.
And it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, good job.
So Gersha, you look into what you see in front of you, which is a well, and you can see that there's a cluster of small mammal remains in the tall grass around the well. Mostly mice and squirrels and stuff like that. Small enough things. The well shaft, if you look down, would descend for about 20 feet. And it still looks like it contains some water, but you can't tell if it's clean or not because of the low level of light. Now, those of y'all whose characters are used to seeing well in the light will realize that something is off with your eyes and has been ever since y'all went down into that moonshine operation pit. So your dark vision has been given a bit of trouble. The last bit of light, as y'all could look off towards the sea, appears just after a single green flash, and it is now nighttime.
Dun, dun. It's spooky dark.
Is this a door or a window?
people gonna tell the rest of us that you found a way in?
So, Gersha, seeing ahead of you with almost no light, not even moonlight right now, as you were looking down into the well, that's when the light would have gone away. So moving around is going to be difficult for you. You'll have difficulty feeling your way around as there are patches and of grass and holes in the ground and rocks and stuff like that. Also,
Put on my light.
all right, which light are you using? What light do you have?
The torch or the helmet?
I'm
Or the
gonna
It's a torch.
I'm gonna light my torch.
All right, cool. So, you can light your torch, and you
And
can
go here.
use this here as your torch, and you could move around with it. But you're not so free to move so quickly, Gersha. The lighting of your torch attracts the attention of two residents here, and they out towards you.
Where's my torch?
Right there.
Oh, hi. Hi there. Well then.
So this here's your torch, and you could move it around. I'll give you permission to do so. Controlled by Gersha. So Gersha, you should be able to move that torch. Let me see if you can.
Can I
All right,
light things
so-
on fire with it?
Oh, Jeff, yes, you can. But yeah, lit light attracts the attention of two snakes that are going to jump towards you, and they're going to take one surprise round on you. So these snakes are just going to do a little bit of ouchies, nothing big for you. And do you let out a sound when these snakes appear?
Yes, I scream.
Okay, cool. So
Scream for the
everybody
others.
hears a scream coming from around the wall. Caltrix, you could jump inside if you want, by the way, Caltrix.
Okay.
And I
You'll
ready
hear
to-
that scream as well. Gersha, one of them
I
tries to bite you. That's a lot of dice.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the
I
other one
ready my
tries
warhammer.
to bite you. Okay, does a 13 beat your armor class? Is a 13 matching or above your AC number?
I'm 17.
17. So the first snake lunges towards you. How do you repel it?
I grab my
Descriptively.
warhammer.
Your warhammer.
I grab
pops
my
up
war-
and
war.
it jumps towards you and bites into the warhammer, missing you. But as you do that, one of them slithers up your legs and bites into a small open area with a 19 to hit, doing 5 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
Hashtag splitting the party at level 1. It's never fun.
uh,
Nice, Moist.
One is never
Nice.
fun,
Okay.
that's right.
Let me see what your. Alright, cool. Yes, you will pass as this poison enters you. You could or your body is able to ignore it for the moment, and you'll only take the 6 piercing damage, which is good because it was 14 piercing damage I just rolled there.
Okay.
So yeah. Even though you have only taken 6 damage,
That's a
which you will mark on
jackhammer?
your character sheet, you are very much aware of the danger of this set of snakes that you have. Full initiative for me, everyone. Click on your character token before you roll, then click on the initiative roll button, and yeah. Everybody did it?
Initiative is next to the shield shaped one.
I'm sorry, I only seen
Initiative is on the
it.
top middle.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Nice.
Look for the hexagon.
Caltrix, as you enter that room, you will see same thing I described before. It was once a library. The bookshelves are around the walls. Most of the shelves are broken, and in many places they have come away from the wall. The few shelves still intact are empty, but a pile of books rests in the southwest corner. Your method for seeing while you're inside. Did you jump inside, Caltrix?
Well, it depends on when I heard the scream.
After.
After, well, I would be inside. But hearing a scream, I would think it was something big, so I would want to go back out.
Okay, I can leave you right on the outside. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Zach, you hear the
Yo.
scream and you manage to run here to see that there's one snake lunges towards Onyx. She blocks it with her warhammer as one slithers up her legs and bites into her thigh. You do.
Move up to the snake to. Oops, it is 5, 10, 15, 20. And I attack this snake with my glaive.
Glaive attack. Roll it.
17 to hit, 6 damage.
17 will hit, and you do your 6 damage. As that happens, you will knock that snake off of her warhammer onto the ground.
Nice.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Right, so yeah, Onyx Zach has come to your aid, and he runs forward and slashes his glaive towards your warhammer, getting rid of one of these snakes that was coiled up on you. Patrick's hearing this scream. You jumped back out of the window. You could tell that the scream is coming from the other direction of the house, the other side of the house. What do you?
I want to dash over there.
As you do so, you see this?
Not particularly. So wait,
Okay.
something's behind? Let's see.
Wonder if it's a lighting issue. It might be that the area is quite dark for you, and therefore you don't see it. Oh yes, it is really dark for you. You're sort of getting a lot of trouble seeing around the place. Would you like to solve that issue?
I would light a torch, but yeah. Well, if I light a torch, then I can't dash. So, but I'll light the torch.
Right. So that there is your torch, sir. and
Cool.
I have it controlled by you, so you should be able to move it around.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and now do you see this?
Yeah, I see something coiled up there.
Yes, so there's a snake right in front of you as you light your torch. Um, it would become apparent.
All right.
I would say you still have a bonus action
Can
in your
I
movement.
get?
So you're also not engaged with this. You're not within its range.
Yeah. Can I get back inside to a point inside the room where I can look at this through the window?
Just use instead of 5 feet, go inside will take up 10 feet.
Yeah, because I just want to go right here where I can you know deal with it at a
Safely look
distance.
at it, yeah. If you take your torch with you, you'll place it wherever you have it, whether inside or outside. But yes, you can safely see the snake inside. Durania, you see Caltrix jump in, jump out of the window, light a torch, and jump back in. Anything else, Caltrix?
No, I think that's it.
All right,
Oh
cool.
wait, so Duranga is there? Oh, okay. Can I just warn her that there's a... So I'll just like, snake, look out.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty. So Duranga, you hear Caltrix yell and say, "Snake, look out!" Kind of sounds like he's telling the snake to look out for you. And yeah, next up will be this giant poisonous snake. This snake doesn't match the other snakes you all have seen. It is quite large. It's green scales wrapped around thick muscle, and it looks upon you all with the annoyance of and confidence of an animal that hasn't dealt with a lot of humans. As it rolls to do its, where did I hide this? Slightly less than a weak character. There it is in the corner. Yes, as it pushes forward to give you another bite with a 12. What is up with my rolls? The 22 to hit. You'll take 5 piercing damage as this one lunges towards your face, Onyx,
Face.
and roll a con save again.
Okay.
Oh my, and you'll take an additional 7 poison damage. This was the time to take it instead of last time. This was a better occasion to take the bite. Hercule, you heard the scream around the corner. What do you do?
So I put on that helmet thing. What does that consume?
I'll be
Does it
happy.
consume my action?
It would take a juicy little action, yes. Wanna do it still?
Yeah, I do it. I put it on and turn it on.
Cool. So I'm gonna turn it on here. 1 second.
I thought the helmet was only like in one direction.
Yep, it was. That direction just became super huge. Um,
That looking like fireworks, something like starlight.
yeah.
But I'll take it. Beggars not choosers. Very nice. And anyway, meanwhile, so I can kind of see something in front of me, and I go around the corner, back track.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Let me see. Oh, mm, Right, so come back down and turn. Oh, that real far. Use how was that distance, bro?
You could use your ruler tool. I'll use it for you here, and just you could get a good sense of how
85
far
feet.
things are.
Okay, well, I might have enough movement to come within range at least, because I think I think I came 4 blocks down, so that was what, 20 feet?
Yeah. Cool. You there? Anybody?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. So Mercule, you're dangerously close to your character hesitating for his turn.
You there?
Seems to be moving quite a bit. So if you turned on your light, that moved down about at least 20 feet. And then from there, here, this will be 55 feet, but your character has only, I think, 30 feet of movement. Let me make sure. I think it is supposed to be 30, yeah. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to get that far. From where you were, you could probably get where over here? Furthest. Yeah, if you want, I could let you fire. I can't let you fire anything because your action is gone, but I could let you take out your ranged weapons if you like. See that on your character sheet you have a short bow, so I'll let you take that out if you want. I'm not sure if you're speaking, but we're not hearing you. But either way, you did well as you ran. You noticed that there was some stuff going on. You put on your headlight, come down the road, and you see that they have stuff going on this side too. Okay, and Alex,
Yeah.
finally it is your turn to get some revenge on these slithering, silly little creatures. Sure?
Hi. Oh, I thought you said Alex.
No,
No.
on it.
Onyx.
Alex. Okay. Seeing as my hit points are currently at 0, I think I'm gonna retreat.
Are you at 0?
Oh, let's take a second. Let's take a second. Your hit points are what?
It's at 0 because I got 4 before, and then you gave me 6.
All right. So if it's at 0, you've actually dropped down to the floor and you're incapacitated.
Okay.
So you're not dead, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a little private struggle. You're going to roll what's called a death save. If you roll above 10, you've succeeded, and if you roll beneath 10, you have failed.
Me
If
now.
you roll a 20, you've succeeded twice. If you roll a 1, you've failed twice. If you succeed 3 times, you will come back up to, in most games, 0 hit points. If you roll a 1 3 times, your character dies and you're going to have to come up with a new character. So it's
Okay.
quite a terrifying situation you're at here. The only other thing to consider is if you get your full hit points worth of damage after being incapacitated, the character also dies. So you drop down to the ground here, and you can roll your death save for me.
A D20.
Oh, not dexterity.
No, just a roll. Just a roll.
Yeah.
Let's roll a
A
d20.
D20.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are in the way. 1 minute.
Snakes, I see me.
Oh, that's not good.
Not bad either. It's only one fail. So, on your character sheet, if you open it up, let me guide you through it.
Mhm.
On the character sheet, in the center area, if you look at it, you'll see that's where your armor class and your max hit points and everything are. You'll see a place marked death save with success and failure and 3 circles after each. Click one of the circles after failure.
Okay.
That will keep track of your successes and failures. So if
Okay.
you roll 18 next time, you'll click success, and that will show you coming back up. The other thing that could
Okay.
bring you back up to becoming stable will be somebody doing a successful medicine check on you, or somebody giving you a potion or healing you.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Now that this snake has downed one of these threats, they can see that someone else stands towering above them and drops back to the ground with a little ploop and then slithers towards you back.
Ah.
As it reaches towards you, it's going to lunge at your exposed areas. That is not what I wanted to do. I will take that same 7 as my roll and I miss. As it lunges
Miss.
towards your ankles, it bites into the armor and recoils at the hardness of it. Not like any animal it has faced before. The other snake that is by Duranga is going to look up at the swift movements of jumping in and out from Caltrix and look around for anybody that might be threatening. And they will see the terrifying and intimidating Duranga. And Duranga, it rolls a 13 as it lunges towards you. Is that matching or above your AC?
My AC is, yeah, 13.
18. So this thing, you manage to raise up your hand to protect your vitals, but it still bites your exposed hand, and it does 5 piercing damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Nice.
But you manage to shake it off before any of the poison really enters your skin, suck it out, and spit it out. You've been exposed to venomous types before, usually in a tavern, but this is just as bad.
Well, that's a good show. That's a good show.
Okie dokie.
Yes,
I
it's
am going. Hold on, I'll check something here. Oh, crap, I don't have that feature. Don't have that. Right, I guess I'm gonna take my glaive and I'm gonna attack this one. Attack.
Roll him.
16 and 9 slashing.
Yes, you will hit him, and as you do that 9 slashing, describe how you killed this snake that has downed your friend Onyx.
Decapitate it with his head with my glaive.
Okay, so you slice off its head, and its body, independent of its head, coils up and wiggles around on the floor as bright red blood is painted orange by the torch that has fallen onto the grass with the unconscious Onyx. You can see that the grass here is quite moist, so it hasn't caught anything on fire as yet. You do recognize the potential risk. In 2 rounds, fire will start.
What?
In 3
All right.
rounds,
Yes.
the fire will start from this fallen torch.
Right.
Altrix, looking outside in relative safety, you see this snake lunge towards your ally, who manages to try to block it with her hand, but still ends up taking some damage, and then shakes it out, sucks out the poison, and spits it out like a G. What do you do, Caltrix?
I'll try to hit the snake with an Eldritch Blast.
It's time to Eldritch. What color is your Eldritch? Green?
Yeah, green.
Alrighty. So let's see a little roll from you.
He did.
Okay. Yeah, you'll manage to hit this snake over here. Your richest of blasts. We just supposed to be on the DM layer. So yes, your Eldritch Blast flies out and light emanates from it as you manage to graze this thing. And whoa, that was cool. Do that again.
Sure. Just do that and do that.
Oh, you're the coolest. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have to do all these manual moving images around.
I'll give you the macro later.
That's very cool. Yeah. So yeah, you did 3 force damage on it, and it coils up and looks away from Durania to see what was the source of that damage. It looks like it's still fairly healthy, but
Mm-hmm.
very mad.
Yeah, and I have a torch with me, so it sees me clearly.
Nice. Okay. So this snake is dead, so his turn is lost. Mercule, you just saw a bright light of green, sickening looking energy blast out from the house and hit this snake. What do you do? Okay, cool. Yeah. Not hearing what you're saying now, but you're doing a very good job at nonverbal communication. I wouldn't mind. Do it.
Shoot it.
Roll to strike. It's a miss, and this arrow flies down into the dirt next to this snake, um, startling it, and it looks around, seeing that it is quite surrounded, and you can see that its posture changes. One that was aggressive to one that is defensive. Onyx Star, please roll another death save for us. You could click on the word death save to do it as well, huh?
Click on the word.
Death save on your character sheet, and it should roll it. You did have sneak attack, Mercule, but you didn't hit, so it wouldn't have done damage.
Oh, look,
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
right
whoa,
here.
whoa, 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 whoa! That was great, Gersha. Now we taking the good one.
I just
Yeah,
saw it.
Well, even though you rolled dex, because it was a nat 20, it doesn't matter what you added. I'm giving you your 2 successes. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm
So
supposed to roll a d20?
yeah. So if you as you clicked that save, that rolls the d20 for you.
Oh, okay.
Like so, because you rolled a dex save for no reason ahead of time and got a 20, I didn't want you to waste your critical success. Also, I was extra nice because I just clicked death save on your behalf and rolled a natural 1, which would have killed you permanently. So I got that out of the way.
I'm dead?
So I rolled
Okay.
the death save to show you how. And when I rolled it, I rolled a nat 1. If that
Oh,
was
okay.
your roll, you would have died. It's not.
Oh, okay.
So you're okay.
They rolled it for
Um,
me. I want to do my bonus action.
So you don't
If
have
I'm
a bonus
standing.
action while you're incapacitated. You
Oh,
just
okay.
have death saves as your only option.
All right.
The giant snake now is going to lunge back towards Alex once more. As it coils up, and after it coils, it's over. That's why it's not. Yeah, as it coils up, it lunges towards your face with 10 to strike.
10?
Yeah,
Yes.
and you manage to just wipe your glaive in front of you to knock it out of the way, and it misses your face. This guy over here, realizing that he's so outnumbered, is going to try to slither away. As he does so, Duranga, you will have an opportunity to strike at it with an opportunity attack. So roll a strike, Duranga. Quarterstaff would probably make sense as you have the quarterstaff in your hand, so you can just click on the quarterstaff button on your character sheet.
You there?
Andara? Right, cool. I'll do a little on behalf sees for her. You wait. The quarterstaff. Click. Right.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That was a double 20 there. Well, a double dirty 20. Yes, that hits and does 7 damage. And as this snake tries to run away from all of y'all, Duranga seizes the opportunity and bashes down on it with her quarterstaff, crushing its head, the appropriate and humane way to kill a snake. Such a way exists.
Woohoo!
Okay, I came back just in time to hear that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good job, Duranga. I clicked the quarterstaff button for you. And yeah, you just like,
Thank you. Thank
yeah, nice
Yeah.
job. Caltrix,
Yeah.
you saw that look of rage in her face as she's like, ah, and bashed it open. Zach, it's back to your turn. After this round, a fire will start at this point.
Yeah, I will. I am going to disengage from the snake.
Hmm.
I am going to 5, 10, 10. Is that how big is that fire? Is that a torch right now?
That
Is it a big fire right now? How is the area here?
the fire itself hasn't become a fire yet. It's still attached to the torch.
Okay.
It's catching slowly onto small twigs and things around the well, and
Yeah.
soon going to turn into a properly caught fire.
Right, so 5, 10, 15. And actually, you know what? I'll take the opportunity to attack from the snake.
Alright, cool. Good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll take a nice little itsy bitsy opportunity attack, nothing big.
If I get hit,
9 to hit, it'll miss.
9 miss. Cool. So 5, 10. I grab Onyx and I pull her this way. 10, 15, 20, 25. So if I could just rest her here.
Yeah, roll athletics.
23.
Yeah, you managed to pull her well out of harm's way. And yeah, that was a pretty good turn. Zach, yeah, go.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it for me. I don't think I can do anything else.
Tricks.
Yeah, so I believe I would still know that the others are still unaccounted. I'll go over to Darang,
Cool. Did you make any noises, Zach?
No.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So I just stay in here, or we moving forward?
That's the thing, can't really have complex conversations in battle. Does she look okay to me?
She
I know
looks
she got
fine.
hit. Yeah.
How you looking? How you looking, Garanya?
Well, I think I'm supposed to be looking at, I wanted to confirm with the DM because I thought I took a hit of minus 5 from the snake, but then I know it had some deflection taking place as well. So I'm not too sure if we got the full 5. If it is 5, then I would only have like 2 health right now.
So the thing that I was sort of quietly alluding to is Duranga, you have a disguised cell phone, so you look in perfect health.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't even have like a little bit of weakness and lying down on the ground, nothing. It's all about now. I feel like I'm
yeah,
lying down.
yeah. I don't mind if you role play that.
Because right now I kind of lying down and like I'm barely kind of clinging on and like, help, could anyone
Okay, cool.
please?
So yeah, Caltrix, you could see that her posture is different. Her breathing is a little bit quickened. She probably might have even dropped to her knee after she bashed that snake in. So you could see that even though her skin looks unpierced and undamaged, she is hurting.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna leave her in that state, so I'm gonna have to stay by her side. I don't have anything to give her. So, but do I see Mercule? Who was running this way?
See Mercule, yes.
All right. So yeah, I'll just say, Mercule, come help her.
I have some medicine, but I don't know if somebody else could take it and use it.
The medicine itself, actually, that you have wouldn't increase your hit points. But yes, you could hand over something. Or I will give it as a free object interact. The person who could use that actually would be Onyx. Onyx could probably use a medicine check to stabilize her before her next death save, which is a kind of scary position to be in, Onyx. I'm hoping for you. Paranos, I hope you have your back.
Oh gosh. Well, I hand over a little vial of medicine and I say, get this to Onyx. She alone can save me.
She alone can save you. I like that. Okay, cool. So she give you something and she's like, you don't know shit. Go give this to the lady who know how to do it. That's a that's the best meta game I've ever seen. I love it. Okay, Caltrix, what are you doing again for your turn? Anything else?
Well, I came outside, so that's movement. Yeah, and I can't leave her, so I'm just going to take the defend action, I guess.
Okay, cool. The dodge action.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Duranga, it is your turn now. You can move. You also have your owl, and I will allow your owl to fly. Look around if you would like it to. But you would lose your illusion, and it wouldn't be able to magically communicate to you. So it getting information does not mean you get information.
Okay, could I try to go a little bit over more in a area of disguise? Could I try to like crawl into a corner and hide until we could feel a little safer?
Oh yeah, you guys have some like hardcore realistic roleplay. I love it. So you could crawl into this corner and feel fairly safe, but more than that, not Mercule, Caltrix, if you see that, you could point out the open window to her and advise her to jump.
Yeah, I'll probably have to help her get in there, so I'll do that.
I don't mind if both of you all go. Caltrix, you actually had a little bit more movement as well.
Yeah.
Both of you all could end your turn inside this room.
Alright, cool. I'll bring her in there, and she should be safe.
Cool. All right, now Mercule, you see that they safely went inside there. The bird followed them in as well. What do you do, Mercule? Mercule real anti-Keranos horse. Like from the beginning, he's like, She good.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, nah, it was him alone. I thought it was like a tag team thing going on. I think she out here trying to convince everybody.
So yeah, Mercule, you will be able to dash, and with that, you could get up to 60 feet of movement. I would even let you get inside if you want.
But didn't you secretly make us convinced at the end of the last game when you whispered it? You all, everybody who got topped up now believes in Protos.
No, that did not happen. I don't think so.
I don't remember that yet.
It was he said it really, really quick at the end. Today I was listening over the replay.
Nice.
Yeah, you see, he's
Okay, cool. So the dash was your action, and then you used your movement. So Mercule, that will be your turn. And down to the star of the show, the real drama, clinging to life. This lightning zapped, busy-haired servant of Keranos lies on the ground next to this soldier's feet. Soldier Zack pulls his glaive ahead of him towards the one remaining snake, orange glow creating a silhouette around the well as air of desperation rises. Onyx Star, please roll a death save. Please don't roll a natural one.
everybody beats it.
Oh, baby.
Wait,
All right. Yes, that would be a save. Because it is not a natural 20, it's only one save. But you're safe for
Technically, it's a
another round.
19.
Was that?
It's 19, sure.
Yeah, that's
Am
what I
I
said.
awake
It's not
yet?
a natural 20, so it's you don't awake yet. But you'll put one more mark on the success.
Okay.
All right. That being said, you are being well taken care of by this soldier as best he can. This guy over here isn't too bothered by the fact that he wants to save you and is going to lunge forward. Where's yes, is going to lunge forward towards you, Alex, and try to bite into Zach's leg. 5, 10, 15, and a 19 to hit.
That hits.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Roll a con save one time.
Hold on.
As you roll in your con save, do you let out any noise?
Yeah, I go like, oh. Okay, not 20.
Whoa! Yeah, you flex your muscles so thick that the venom didn't even penetrate. And the snake kind of drops down, sort of confused, and tries to slither away as it realizes, oh no, this guy is the most amazing. And as it slithers away, for its final movement, roll. You have the opportunity to use your reaction.
Go attack.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh, I
roll it.
think like Terminator muscles coming out here. Full muscles.
Man, roll at 25.
At 20.
13 and 13. Wow.
All right, cool. Yeah, 13 damage. And as this thing turns its back to you, you slice it down the center, creating two perfectly symmetrical halves of this snake. And yeah, you've killed that snake, and you all are now out of combat. Yusha is on the ground. Her breathing is quite heavy. What do you do, Alex?
I do a medicine check, see if I can bring her back up.
Roll it.
19.
Yeah, you could get her back to 1 with that.
Yeah, 1 each.
Onyx, Zach has dropped to his knees and started sucking the poison out from your system and slapping you awake, pushing into your chest, and you gasp as life returns to you. Keranos's mercies fallen upon you once more.
I see. Wait, hold on. Wait. Before she gets up, I did look this up. And hold on. Just gotta give remember the name.
There's a song by Eminem. It's "Lose Yourself" by Eminem.
I'm not sure if that's what he referred to.
I'm not
But
referring to
yes,
that. Hold on.
Hercule, roll a performance. Hercule, roll a performance check for me.
I said, thank Vergadane, the dwarf god of wealth and luck.
Oh, Bergadin! Woo! Let me take a note of that. Bergadin, the dwarvish god of wealth and luck. Right, I have it Vergadin.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So thank Vergadin. As the air rushes back into your lungs, that is what you hear, Onyx.
I'm doing so fun.
I'm sorry. This is so good.
Yeah, so you're quite out of breath, a little bit fatigued. Moving around is just a little bit painful as your head pulses with a bit of a headache that follows down your neck to the back of your shoulder blade. But you're alive. What do you do, Onyx? You're out of turn order. You can act as you like. This fire has just sort of caught on.
Hmm.
I ask, am I too weak to heal anyone?
I think you need to heal yourself.
Well, I can't heal. I don't know if I can heal myself.
Yeah, cure wounds, eh? Touch yourself.
That didn't sound right.
Also, can you use your magic and prestidigitate that file?
Yes. I don't know. Actually, the water trick, I don't know if I can. I have what's in my water skin.
You'll probably need that, but I'm pretty sure prestidigitation. You could bring some wind to out the fire before it gets here. Reds.
So what she has instead is this.
Thaumaturgy. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is what you meant to say, Alex, but
Yeah.
isn't if she's looking for prestidigitation, she wouldn't find it.
Right.
So you
Thaumaturgy.
do know, Onyx, that you have a spell that you could cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for 1 minute. You could cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. You create instantaneous sounds that originate from a point of your choice within range. So it's a quite fun spell. Now it wouldn't allow you to completely take it off. But to douse the flame, but I would allow you to sort of like control it a little bit, because the level of flame it is something you all could probably stomp out or spend your water skins on or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like if it's that controllable, I would go and try and stomp it out. If she uses uses thaumaturgy to control it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that though. That's not under anywhere in there, my spells.
Oh.
Yeah, I clicked on it from your character sheet.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh,
Character
okay, I
sheet.
see
Spells
it.
under cantrips, guidance, thaumaturgy, light, and then guiding bolt and sanctuary. Healing word, which might be a good idea right now, or a little cure wounds or something. Some.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was asking if anyone else needs healing.
Right now the only else would be Alex and the
Me.
snakes, but you do feel completely like mashed up, completely wrecked. Yes.
So I'm gonna do the spell for the fire,
Right.
And then I'm want to do cure wound. Wait, hold on. Yeah, my thing's just moving. Not cure wounds. I'll do healing.
No, cure wounds is
Healing
cure
word.
So let's talk about the difference between those two because it's a good.
Well,
a good
because I want to
opportunity.
do this is a bonus action. So if I'm doing
So
the other one as an action,
So yeah, let's still talk about the differences.
Yep.
So the bonus action is a big one as well. Healing word is something you have to say, so you don't have to touch the character. So that's another big advantage. But cure wounds, because you have the disadvantage of it costing an action and you having to touch, it does more healing. Outside of initiative, which is to say outside of combat, you don't spend limited amounts of actions. So you could do the cure wounds and it wouldn't cost you anything for your turn.
okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So you could click on the cure wounds and I wonder if it'll roll for you. Yeah, it should. It should heal you.
It's just loading. Sounds.
Should have a +4 when here though. Let's see. Yep. You went with the healing word instead of the cure wounds?
No, it's cure
No,
wounds.
I did cure wounds,
Okay, cool.
Just rolls. Got 6 HP back.
and then I have to do those too.
Yep.
All right. So just to be clear, the thaumaturgy isn't something that allows you to control fire, as I suggested it did just now, but it did allow you to control its flickering just now, mostly because the threat was so small. If that fire went for a round again, your thaumaturgy could have done nothing but make it look cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
But I can't roll that. That isn't a rule.
No.
No.
Okay.
Just
So
like
yeah, yeah. So Zach, you've managed to stomp out this fire and pick back up this torch, which is now unlit.
Oh darn. It's dark. What do I do? I put on my helmet. A light.
Yeah, Wicked.
No. Yep, there we
Yeah.
go. Yep. Cool. And I'm like, Mercule. No, Onyx. There you are. Come to the light. There you go. All right, we still need to find a way inside the house.
You would also have 9 more torches if you want to light another one, Onyx. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for response from over there, how's our B party going in the library?
Well, I'll ask Mercule where the others are. Because Duranja is still hurt.
Mercule? I think we might need to work on our Discord skills because we're getting a lot of conversational challenges.
I think I saw a door over here. I was saying that, but you guys weren't hearing me.
Oh, no, we didn't hear you. We now hearing you.
I think I'm pressing on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a door.
Right. See?
I limp over right here.
All right, so yeah, you do see a door ahead of you, Alex. It looks like a regular door. There's no padlock on it, but there is a regular handled lock.
Okay. I open the door.
You try to, and as you turn the handle lock, you see that it itself is locked.
Oh.
Try.
Where's Mercule?
I kicked the door open.
Mercule. Can't
Yeah?
Mercule pick the lock?
Mercule's not with us. It's just me and you, girl.
1 second.
Yeah, what are the other teamers doing?
We was trying to have a little conversation there with them, but it didn't work out. I think that Hercule is AFK. So yeah, you roll your strength there. Roll some strength
Sorry
there for
about that,
me,
yeah.
Zach.
Oh, the key now come back.
Sorry
Okay,
about
no
that.
normal strength.
You hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
15. Wait, sorry. Strength, save.
Oh,
Sorry. Wrong ring.
So it's not a save, it's a check. Oh, that is
Yeah.
a save. Never mind.
13. Yeah, same number. Okay.
All right, yeah, you kick open the door and it's now open for you. You could pass through it now.
Boop.
And as you enter that room, Alex, you
Have to
see
heal
a-
Leandro.
Yeah, you see a narrow hallway about 5 feet in width. A door on the north of the end and a corner turning south.
Okay. Cool. I'll go with the next party for now. So I decide. They seem to be ready.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Mercule, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you, sir.
Ah, finally. Okay. So I see Darang here with me and somebody else.
Yes, Taragia and Caltrix are with you.
So Caltrix had just asked you where the others were.
I think they were around the corner.
All right. We need to get them because Duranja is not looking so good.
Can't I give Darang a potion of healing?
You have one?
You have a potion of healing.
And you could buy that before you start the game?
No.
We don't work with that. Sorry.
Oh,
You'll
I had
start with
just like,
with your pack and with your backgrounds,
Equipment.
with your backgrounds, equipment, and money.
Oh, shucks. All right, no problem. Well,
But also, like, your background is what?
no, I'm a rogue.
So your background, I'll check and see. So Mercule, we know that you are
Thief.
a roguish rogue with a criminal background. So the criminal
Yeah.
background will give you, I'm sure it's less than 50 gold. 15 gold pieces. Yeah, a healing potion costs 50 gold pieces.
Damn.
So you would not be able to afford it.
Can't afford the Panadol. That's all I can afford.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, the first time I played D&D, like, I went and I just, like, without telling the DM anything, I was like, oh yeah, I could buy stuff. I'm gonna buy a grappling hook. And he's like, wait, where you get that from?
Yeah.
Duranja, can you stand?
And now if you're talking, we can't hear you.
We really need to work on this somehow.
Yeah,
I have her volume up on 100.
Yeah, because I seen she's talking, but I seen it lighting up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but nothing coming through.
Durania is having trouble vocalizing. You can see her mouth moving, but you can't make out the words that she's saying. You get the impression that she might be able to stand and walk, though uncomfortably so. Matrix?
All right, Mukil, you seem to be moving around pretty quickly out there. Can you just check around the corner and regroup with the other two, see if we can get them back yet? Because you know we found a way in here. Give them an update on Duranga.
I can't see you guys.
Yeah, because there's no
Can
light
we
around.
can we just
You'll
move
have
our
to
with us
light a
and
torch
travel?
to be able to see Onyx.
No, there's a
can't-
wall.
I could only see myself and Alex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you would have to light a torch if you want to see more things.
I don't have fire.
It's only a fire if
Wow,
you
that's
drop it.
you see, it would
I
be rather
still
stuff for
only
me
have 1 point. I only have 1 hit point.
No, you're supposed to have more than that. You just got hit points.
Oh, you
Yeah, but
just
you
healed
just-
yourself, right? So you healed yourself. Let's scroll up and see where the 12th thaumaturgy is above the 12th. All right. Cure wounds for 6 points of healing.
So you got 7 HP.
7.
So I have 7 points.
You
Yes,
have
yes.
you healed 6 and you had 1, so now you'll have 7 points.
Okay.
Right now, think of it as Zach is your light source. If you don't
I
want to
didn't
light yours.
realize I can heal myself.
Yeah, and
I thought that was you guys were just joking about that. Zach, let's
no.
round to see if we find the others.
huh?
Let's
She would
Alex.
now that she's realized that she doesn't have 1 HP, she rushes forward into the dark alone once again.
Alex, let's look around and see if we find the others. They were I think they were in the library. It's over this way.
How do you know that? How do you know what a library is?
Because I looked through the window and I saw it through the window. It was over on this side.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll stop you guys there. That would have probably taken about a minute. Be able to kick down the door and reach to this point. During that minute, you all started a conversation, Caltrix, saying that Mercule could walk around. Let's get some more of this conversation and see what's up.
I
Duranga,
was saying that I didn't. Hello?
yeah, go ahead.
I didn't really want to alone.
You didn't want to, sorry?
I was saying it would be dangerous for me to walk around alone. There's no way we could take her and go around.
Okay, DM, give me a little bit about this room. So is this room connected to the open space here? Because I'm seeing some light.
So,
or is this an isolated room?
Sorry. It's not an isolated room. You could easily guess from the array of windows you would have seen outside. It's just a small room that you all jumped into. There should be other rooms elsewhere.
Alright, but we can't see out of this room at the moment.
You could see out, so looking out from where you see, and you should be seeing outside that window a little bit. If you go to where Mercule is, you can see outside that window, but this over here is a shut door.
Alright, well, Mokil, check that door out, see if we can open that and get to the interior.
The problem I realize here is that the torch kind of on the outside. So bring this over here. That should help a little
there
bit.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see. Yeah, you should have control over the torch, so you can move it around as you see fit.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like I tried to drag it in, and I think it bumped against the wall.
Yes. It could only be brought through the window.
Right. Alright, yeah. See if you can scout a little bit, Mercule, just see if there's any dangers out there.
Mercule, this door looks like it was maybe shut from locked from the inside, so you could just unlock it easily and open it up if you like. Meanwhile, Team 2, you all enter the entrance hall. It leads in, you enter a musty, dirty entrance hall, and you could see where there was a door way ahead. It's been replaced by a window. So where there was once a door, somebody must have removed it, maybe as some trick. Who knows? To your right, there's a corridor that leads to the west wing of the house. The walls are bare and bits of smashed furniture lie upon the floor. And well, behind you is the corridor that led to the rear of the house where you entered. You also see a staircase on the eastern wall, and it climbs to the next story. It reaches a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall along its north and west sides, and the stairs appear to be safe to climb, but the balcony rail is broken in several places. Under the stairs at the north end of the hall, there is a third corridor that leads to the east.
Right. So, which way? Where do you feel like going, Onyx? I see the corridor
This
to
way.
the east. Huh?
This way.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
Mercule, you could open this. You could start looking to open this door. Onyx, you come across a door. Onyx, brave boy. Yeah, Onyx, you could probably try to open that door if you like.
Okay, open the door. I can't get in.
Yes,
It's
you can't
locked.
get in.
Get in.
It is locked.
Get in, Alex.
Mercule,
Hey.
you could. Yeah, Alex, you could roll strength.
Yeah, I'll kick it again with my foot.
Don't worry, I'll heal you.
Strength. 2.
As you go to kick it, Mercule, you unlock the door and this kick tries to hit forward, but because you open it, he kicks pure air in front of you, and you just see Zach standing up in front there,
Hey, it's you guys.
with a foot up in the air.
Hey, it's you guys.
All right.
Oh,
Wait,
But it
finally!
looks like everyone's
I
alive.
run. Wait, how do I know she's sick? Is everyone okay?
Taranya tangled with a snake there.
Okay.
You should probably check her out.
1 minute. So I run to Deandra, and I'm gonna do the healing touch. Where is it?
Healing touch of touchiness.
Can I just use it in here? Done.
Yeah, once you click on it, you should be able to it'll just pop up. There's a little
There we go.
Onyx, did you get my potion? I say it just gently as I reach
Yes,
out
you
and-
saved me, and I give you a big hug. You saved me.
Okay.
Thank you.
She saved her? What? Hello? I saved you? What?
No, she gave me the potion. I was with my protector, the honorable Alex.
Yeah.
Cool. So take a note that you've used your 2 level 1 spell slots. Okay?
Okay.
So right now, until a long rest, you will be without spells. This is a feeling that any sort of caster or any party at all would want to be considerate of. If you all have run out of opportunities to heal, it means the damage that you take now could lead to the death of your entire party. So you all might want to approach with a bit of caution.
Okay.
I love you guys, but I'll kill you.
Yep.
If,
He is serious, and I have seen him kill people, and he has killed me.
That's why I am here. You want a long rest inside this building? Are you mad?
Well, we could close off the door.
I literally have no idea who is speaking at any given time, but I know it's just Alex speaking to me. I am so confused with these names, guys. We are not online. I'm writing this down.
Okay.
Well,
Alex,
yes.
can we close off the door and barrier the room so we can take a short rest
Well, a
or a
ghost,
long rest?
that's not going to stop the ghosts.
It would have to be a long rest.
Assuming
We
they're
have been
ghosts,
moving
you know?
around all day.
I take a swig of my water and I break open my rations because I'm weak from being bitten by a snake. Using all my magical powers.
I imagine this of you like kind of leaning up against the wall and like taking this out like with such
Yeah.
attitude.
Yeah, did I get any healing from her healing hands?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You did. You got 7 points of healing.
I got 7 points. Oh, great. 2, 3, 4.
So,
I'd like
I
to
am
take
available for advice if you all ask, but until then, I will silent DM this.
I'd like to take
Okay.
a look at those books that were in the corner.
Okay? Roll an investigation for me, please.
Sure. When investigation.
I want to go macro around the room too. I like to macro.
Could you roll investigation as well, please?
Thanks.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a spell.
Sure.
Question,
Rolling
Yeah.
DM.
Yes.
The my water genasi powers, right? The fog and stuff. Is that a spell or is that just from me?
I think that those ones in particular you could use once per long rest. Let us check your core. Let's go down to where you'll see your Wrath of the Storm. I think that is what it is. No, not Wrath of the Storm. That's another cool thing. Call of the Wave. Yes, so Call of the Wave, which I will put up in the center, is an ability that lets you know the shape of water cantrip. And you can cast Create or Destroy Water once per long rest.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I was talking about the fog. I thought if I could cast a fog, it would give us some protection.
It would make you all harder to see, yeah. But I try and just remember where you got the fog from. Is it from a special Genasi traits thing?
Yeah, you gave it to me. You said I couldn't remove fog or thunder wave.
Okay, cool. All right, so that is a once
how you
per
gonna
long
cast?
rest thing, I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you all to think about this as if you're in a real fantasy land in a real haunted house.
Yeah, I'm like, guys,
And
this is not a good idea.
And measure out the pros and cons of the situations. Do a little risk assessment.
Yep.
Fog would make it harder for things that use sight to see you. It would also make it harder for you to see anything.
Yep.
Us to see. Yeah. So it's a good idea, but like for defense, but not particularly like maybe against ghosts. Probably use
Yeah.
X-ray vision.
And we are in a suspected haunted house, which I believe there might be ghosts. So I don't know. I don't really think resting here would be wise, given my soldier's training.
I disagree. I think.
And we have good.
I think.
How do we look at energy?
Resting is just not moving, not moving for 1 hour. So we can bar the door, have a little bit of alertness, and we can really do the short rest.
Well,
With
the short
one
rest would be
person
fine, but if they
Yeah.
want back their spell slots for the sake of healing, they will need a long rest.
Yep.
But at least we
What
get
did
a
you
little bit of
find?
healing from the hit die.
What did you find in the bookshelf?
You all saw a wide variety of books. Nothing stood out to you with your rules.
Can I
So,
just go toss through each one of the books to see if anything falls out, like maybe a key?
roll an investigation for me, yeah, with disadvantage.
Oh man. With disadvantage, investigation.
With disadvantage.
That's so good though. 15.
All right.
Let me see.
What do we look there?
Investigation.
The Metaphysics of Mathematics by the Mage Nystel. It is a tome of a book, and you pick it up, and it actually takes 2 of your hands to shake this one. And as you do, a piece of parchment torn from a larger sheet containing a few lines of handwritten text in the common tongue fall to the floor. Dampness has spoiled it so that only 2 words are legible. The words beyond, followed by the word skeleton.
Excitement.
Okay, I want to
Yeah.
kind of investigate this pile.
All right, roll an investigation for me.
I thought I did. Oh.
You find the magical properties of gemstones by the Archmage Tensor, and the reason that stands out is because you later find the magical properties of herbs and flowers by the Archmage Tensor.
Steal it.
You should keep
Cool,
that
so you
book.
take both of them, and you can see that these editions are quite rare. You can see that this is a hand-bound book, and you could mark it down as, you might guess it might be worth around 7 gold each, if you find anybody that would care.
But is
Might be
there anything I could learn from the book? Any new spells or any healing?
There are no new spells that you could learn from them, but if you ever come across gemstones or herbs or flowers, I will actually allow you to refer to these books
Okay.
to get some information.
You should keep them. You should keep them. They seem resourceful. Is that an fireplace?
If you read the magical properties of herbs and flowers 10 long rests in a row, I will give you a +1 to your nature checks.
Okay.
And you'll have to read it for like a half an hour every long rest.
Okay.
Does she have 10 more rests in a row in one campaign? How long is that campaign?
It
Pretty
could be about 6 months or so.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It could be like 6 months or so. Yeah. That's short.
So how much hours that we should not last 6 months? Because we used to play till 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay.
We were playing fairly short things.
Yeah, this campaign is relatively long.
Oh, okay, well, I definitely had to get these names correct because I can't live with 6 months of confusion. Maybe 2, but not for 6.
You know what we'll do? We'll do a training session at the beginning of every game. We'll have a sound off. Everybody will say their name so you could learn their voice a little bit better. I find the voice is very distinctive, but it'll take a little while for you, I guess.
Who's talking?
Right now, well, this is Mercule talking.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't wake you up earlier.
I know Mercule's voice.
Yeah, I was supposed to call you, but I didn't.
Right?
Mercule would never apologize. See, that's where you messed up.
I rolled a 1 on my deception. Caltrix, however, was speaking with Zach. They were contesting one another about the decision to take a long rest in this room.
Yes. I say we don't. Unwise, given the nature of the situation. We don't know what lives around here. We don't know any of the surroundings. Yeah. So I believe it's unwise.
I believe it's equally unwise to go venturing out when we're battered like this. We need to recollect. Right now, we can control this room. If we go out there, we don't know what space we're in. We don't know our advantages and disadvantages in unfamiliar territory.
Most I can do. Yeah.
I agree with the soldier that saved me.
If most I'll say is most we can do is take a short rest, but I would not say do a long rest.
Well, okay. Mercule and Duranja, you guys up for venturing?
Yes, I would like to venture, and also I'm a coward. Could somebody please light that if it's a fireplace? I would like as much light in this ghostly dark house that you all have brought us in as possible. I don't care that I'm a coward.
What if snakes fall out of there when we light it?
I don't think we should leave a fire lit if we're going to be on the move.
Yeah, this place is pretty wooden. We already know what the fires did, so we'll carry the torch with us. As we go.
Okay, you carry
And
the torch,
I
but
think-
just know this is why image meme where I burnt everything, and that will be next to my spells.
I think we should take a short rest, and then after the short rest, send out Mercule or another rogue to investigate and see where we can go from there to take a long rest.
Yay, good plan. Anybody but me.
Be reminded that a short rest will not restore any of the spell slots.
So it doesn't matter. So best we just go, guys.
No,
Best
but
we
you
just
can
go
restore.
to
You
the-
can restore HP if you have missing.
Anybody have HP missing? That's what I was asking. Anybody else check out the HP? Mine straight up. Thank you very much, Onyx. You are a superstar.
I still have HP missing. I have 7.
Yeah, so you could use the short rest to use one of your hit dice to regain HP.
Can any of my
I doubt
healing
it.
help her? I have medicine.
I lean on I just
And
lean on
some-
somebody because I'm weak.
So,
Maybe I'm not
Alex,
religious, but I'm not ready to
Trisha is
tell you.
right
Lean on
next to you,
Alex.
Zach. Trisha is, Onyx is right next to you, Zach, and she leans on you for a bit of support.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Then definitely short rest, guys. If she needs it, we short rest.
Yeah.
Right, so the way that a short rest will work is you could use your hit dice, which will be beneath your temporary hit points next to your death saves, and you could roll as many hit dice as you choose, and you will get back that much HP. So, for instance, Onyx, you have 1d8 dice. You will be able to
Okay.
roll a maximum of 1d8 and get back that many hit points.
Plus your
Which would
con.
be between 1 and 8, plus
I got
your
10.
con modifier. So
Right.
you would get back 10,
HP.
11, 12 HP out of the
No, she
3
got
that you
10.
need.
No, she got 10 in total.
10 in total, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you could only fit up to your max, so that would be the 3.
Okay.
So
So
you
I'm
go
full
from
out
7 up
full
to 10.
HP now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do the same.
So I lean off of Alex and I say, "Thanks for being my hero. I feel much better now."
Yes. You're welcome.
Are there any Are there any clues in this room that may hint to my sister? Would I be able to tell? Insight?
What sort of things might be clues to your sister?
Maybe a note, maybe a ring, a piece of clothing, something that might indicate.
Alright, so looking around, you don't see anything here that looks like it belongs to your sister. You don't see any notes here that look like it belongs.
Okay. Moving on.
Alright, I guess it's
So
after.
you'll sit down here for like an hour, doing your
Is everyone hit points back up?
after having such a dangerous encounter with just the wildlife. No ghosts have shown themselves. However, the mild creakings of the doors as you open them, the howling wind that gushes from the ocean onto the land, and
the pale, pale moonlight that offers very little in terms of sight. You all huddle together in this small, tiny room surrounded by books written by a wide variety of magic users, it seems, notably the Archmage Tensar.
You guys want to investigate at least 2 more rooms and then move on?
Yeah, sure.
What we
So
should
let's go.
probably do is decide our marching order. Who's on point and who
I will
is
take
a
point.
rear?
I'll take point.
Seeing as I want to go in the middle, seeing as I don't have much defenses being a cleric. And I don't think I can do another spell right now. I'm really weak.
You're tapped out.
I
right?
have my staff, so I could take one at the back. If somebody could join in the back with me, we'll put Onyx behind us. I think we should go
put
best
her
and
at the don't put her
put
at the
her in-
extreme back. Because someone has to guard the rear as well.
No, not that. Yeah, so I think I should guard the rear with someone else, and we should have Onyx kind of more in the middle of us. So she should be like protected almost by like a ring of us around, if that's okay.
Mm.
What do you all think?
And Onyx, have full HP again.
Who?
Yeah, I'm at full
HP
HP, but I can't do any more healing spells. I can't do any
need
more
that.
spells.
Okay, well we'll still keep her in the middle just in case.
So as we get ready, I charge myself to be defensive, like I have my weapons in hand.
Alex, you open the door and walk out.
Yep.
Roll a dex save.
Oh, jeez.
Alex, just walk out and yes?
7.
Go strong, my
Okay,
soldier.
cool. One of the floorboards from above drop down on you as you open the door, Alex, and bashes into your head, throwing you down onto the ground and pinning you there. You're going to take
Mercurial second.
yeah, 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That sound echoes through these rotting wooden halls in a damp way that they seem to soak up the noise and also spit them back out distortedly. You'll see Alex beneath, you'll see Zach beneath a plank of wood, rotting and moist and mildewed outside of this door. What do you do?
I'm looking to see what I have.
I gotta get my that before I open the door.
Okay, so I give the next person guidance.
Mercurial, do you help him out?
Mercule, there's a perception check.
Yeah, Mercule, perception roll. You look around and you could see that the floor above has sort of rotted away, and with a 20 actually, it looks like maybe something heavy walked on it a while ago and loosened it, and the door was keeping it up. Having opened the door, it knocked it a little bit and it fell down onto Zach. But that's supernatural 20 perception. It also looks like an irregular occurrence. It looks like a weird thing that happened. Unusual thing to happen.
So, can someone help me get this off of me?
I help.
Yeah.
How come?
I guess I
Onyx
roll
should
strength.
walk through walls and nobody like it shouldn't be able to walk through walls.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay,
So
my bad. My bad.
Oh, I actually don't understand mechanically how you could do it. Like you're not supposed to be able to.
So we got a door this way, and we got a door to my north, to my up. So we have a door here and a door here. Where y'all want to go?
Let's start from one side of the house. So we know that this room was to the leftmost of the house. Let's go to that wall and see what's there.
This one?
Yeah.
Wait, so you want or this one? No,
This
what's on
one.
left? Not all right.
We're going straight.
All right. I try.
So, Gersha, I'm going to move your character a little bit. So don't be
Okay.
alarmed.
Chris is in my way.
I don't get it. What? How is that possible? What?
Check your layers, Chris.
It was stopping before. I will check again. Thank you.
Not my way. Time to play.
Ah,
Do you still have the piece of wood on your head, Alex?
What?
Did you move the piece of wood off your head?
Yeah. You moved it.
yeah. Roller athletics if you're moving it, please. Yes. I'm just gonna reload it and see. I'm going to take off the movement, the dynamic lighting barriers, and save it and put it back on. Let's see if that does the trick. Can you all try to walk through the wall and let me know if it works?
I can't.
Oh, I love it. Let me see. Oh, it's stopping me now.
That's weird. I just
Only
undid it.
getting
I guess
halfway.
roll 20
Only getting
be
halfway through.
roll 20 be roll 20, and sorry about
I
that.
can't go through. I can't go through the left door though.
So some doors might be open. So yeah, as
Okay.
you all walk outside, you will see that this door over here is open, and this other door is not.
Right. So the door is
So
closed.
we're gonna
This
go
door-
through the open door.
I kicked the door again. I kicked this door.
All right.
Oh,
as you kick
good.
that door, Gusha walks into this other room here by herself again. So let's
Guys, I'm
bring
just
up the
gonna use
poisonous
safe
snake.
tools on the door. Can't I just use thieves' tools on the door? That's
Yes, you can.
All right. Thieves do it.
So I'm in this empty room and I'm looking
Oh.
around.
So what do I do? Roll at the D20?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Or
I need light. Oh, good. Come in. I need light.
What the hell?
Come in. I need light.
Oh, I just saw a big yellow thing. That's why.
What is this?
19.
I don't know.
What's
Is that?
that red thing?
I think that's a carpet.
I'm scared to look under.
What? Oh snap!
For your tickets out.
Gusha, you get a bite from a snake again?
No, I don't. I dodge
you
it.
run out into the dark
I
by
dodge
yourself. All right.
I dodge it.
Exactly. Why you keep running in the dark? This sound like a Lady Gaga song all over again.
I dodge it, guys. I dodge it. I did not get bite by a snake. The snake.
So it was it rolled a 15 plus 6, so that's a 21 to hit. Cool, so I guess that's a hit.
Yeah.
6 piercing damage and roll a con save.
Oh god.
I dodged it.
You went into that dark room. It was actually right there. It's just Alex's light wasn't pointing towards it.
Am I rolling a con save?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Please.
Con save.
Oh please. Oh boy. Oh boy.
2d6, and let's hope for a low roll. I roll a 1, and I'll pretend the next one is a 1.
I want to change.
That is 3 poison damage.
Damn.
So you actually have less hit points than you did before the shot.
So I got a 3 hit points. All right.
Yeah. You really should light another torch. Running around in the dark is as dangerous as you are learning it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gersha, what do you do in response to this bite?
I back away.
Oh, bad idea. I'm gonna let you take that back. So backing away just so will give it an opportunity to launge at you. You move
Okay.
out of the range
Hold
of
on.
the enemy. it'll have an opportunity to attack you. You may use your action to disengage from it and run away.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get my thing back.
Why you just attack the snake on the mission?
Because I can't
has
get my
PTSD.
character sheet up.
Oh,
Trying to get my character sheet up.
You have a sword. Just hit him with the short sword.
I don't think I have a sword. That's what I'm trying to get my character
you
sheet
have
up.
a warhammer.
All I have is the warhammer.
That's
So
better than a sword. Sometimes.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with the warhammer.
Hit it.
Damn it. Okay. 13. Well, 11.
11. The warhammer falls down, and as it does so, it is the snake.
No.
You're still a little bit on edge by the previous experience you had with it, and so you didn't focus enough. Having missed it, the snake wraps around that that hammer, which affects you in no way at all. And Alex, your turn.
Yeah, I first tell the guys, hey, we need help over here.
Very
All right.
good move. Actually, before we continue, Gersha, you have an inspiration point. Yes. Now you can use that inspiration point to, instead of failing that roll, succeed it instead. Would
Okay.
you like to spend it?
Yeah, but I also want to do something else. I want to I don't know if I can. Can I
The first thing
is you rolled to strike and you miss. The inspiration will mean that instead of having missed, you would have hit.
Okay, so I want to use it.
All right, we'll roll damage as it wraps around your hammer. You tilt your hammer to the side, and its weight alone does quite a bit of damage as it falls onto the snake.
Yeah, roll damage. That's your attack.
So the damage should have rolled theirs. Oh, okay, cool. I see what's going on. 1 second. It says it's on don't roll damage. I'll put it on roll damage automatic. Just click it one more time for me there.
Sure.
There you go. 6 damage.
All right, and you do 6 damage as this hammer just falls down on the snake. You can hear it hiss in protest and surprise. So you've used your action there.
I want to use my bonus action.
What would you like to do?
Hold on. I want to use a bonus action to ward a creature against range attacks or any attacks.
So as you cast Sanctuary, a small light appears around this snake. Would you like to describe what it looks like?
Not the snake. Oh, wait, it stops the snake from attacking?
Now, Sanctuary, no. Sorry, I said this.
I wanted to protect Alex so he can hit.
Any
He can
creature
kill the
who
snake.
targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. Because of the light that is shining around Alex, it's quite distracting.
Okay, so because he's the only one in the room with me.
Yeah. If you scroll to the top of your page, you'll see what your spell save DC is there. The word wisdom, you'll see a number.
Mm-hmm.
What number is that?
Hold on.
On your spell sheet.
It's just saying 20. Hold on, it's just loading. My spell sheet. Spell save DC 12.
Right. So when the snake rolls a wisdom save to hit, it's going to have to roll above 12 to be able to do so.
Okay.
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 Alex, yes, on your turn, you call the rest of them.
Right, and I come up and I attack the snake with my glaive.
Alrighty. Strike him.
10 to hit.
You'll miss.
Damn.
Damn indeed.
I use my inspiration to hit it.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
To 11.
As you manage to miss as it coils around, you twist the blade and slash at it, and you manage to do a lot of damage. And yeah, you seem to have brought the snake almost down to its deathbed.
Alright.
All right. Next up, the snake is going to launch towards you to try to attack, but it gets confused by the lighting around you that Gersha has cast to protect, and the snake jumps and completely misses, starstruck by the magic of Sanctuary. And that ends its turn. Mercule, what do you do?
Typing.
Wow. All right,
These
so
are
you're going to have to
things
run
are
inside first, Mercule. So that's 5, 10. You could go between them, 15 to end up here. Then you could slash down at this boy. Yes, you'll get some sneak. Roll strike.
He didn't say it though. Sneak attack, please.
Yes.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, and as the snake is distracted both by the splendor of the sanctuary cast around Zach's person, Mercule sneaks in, and while the snake isn't looking, manages to get behind it, grab it behind its neck, completely control it, and do you want to kill this snake, Mercule?
Oh, he rolled a 5.
He rolled a 5?
Yeah.
How do you want to kill this snake, Mercule?
Okay.
I threaten all his relatives and his bloodline.
Right.
And then I slam him into the ground.
Cool. As you go to slam it, it gets out of your grasp and escapes. You didn't get to do any of those things. Tricks. What do you do?
I'm gonna come to the doorway where I can get a vantage point, and wow, this is a crowded room.
Yeah, so from the doorway, you wouldn't get a vantage point of the snake.
No, I won't. I want to cross that thing. Okay.
And a rogue use offhand damage.
If you are using a light weapon,
Like a dagger.
and yeah, if you struck with a light weapon, you could offhand with your second hand, with your offhand. Weapon you
What I
struck
mean,
with.
is it only a swashbuckler that could do attack with a rapier and then attack with a dagger as a bonus?
No.
Any character can attack with their offhand if the first attack they did was with a light weapon.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, isn't a rapier light?
Nah, that's a finesse.
Oh.
A rapier is a finesse weapon.
No,
It's not light.
Because that's check it out. That's something different.
Okay.
Yeah, 5e.
It's not a light weapon. It's
a
martial
martial-
and finesse.
Doesn't mean it can still be light.
It's a martial finesse weapon.
No, it's not on the list.
I don't have it
Okay.
on the light list now.
Alright.
Yes, you do have the capacity to do it. You just couldn't do it there. Caltrix, continue your turn.
Right. I think I can come. Oh wait, you're not seeing my. So if I come up here, that ping.
Didn't see a ping, no.
Yeah, system is also. Right. So if I come
It's okay.
up
Yeah, I
there,
see it.
can I get past Zach?
I would actually give it a +1 to its AC for a little bit of cover.
Okay.
You come here, you could definitely see it.
All right. Can I get to there? 1, 2, 3.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Diagonal movement, yeah, you could get it. I'll give you the diagonal.
All right. Cool. I'll go up there, and I'll shoot my blast at it.
All right, let's see ya.
Grabbing the wrong thing. 1 sec.
Help you out.
Yeah, pretty great.
All right, roll your strike.
Sure. 1 moment. Up, up, up. Move. I'm on the laptop, so it's a lot slow.
I realize there's only one person left back in this room.
Alright, dip rule.
Oh, I'll hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Describe this to us.
So
Ooh,
these
wow.
these
Right,
guys
then
are
two people
engaged
are-
with this snake, and they just see its head blown 5 feet back from its body.
What?
Nice. As that occurs, the room that was once filled with adrenaline and sound of battle becomes deadly silence. The sounds of the waves outside crashing against and the sounds of the crickets in the garden is all that you could hear, besides a sort of a piercing internal noise. Rangya enters the room quietly, looking in to see everybody on their toes, not sure why. And as she does so, without any touch, the door slams with a loud bang behind her.
Uh-oh.
As it slams shut, the torch blows out from a breeze from this cracked window over here,
Yeah.
and you all are plunged back into a bit of darkness. Looking around, the weight of the room seems heavy, not just with darkness, but with the sounds of the howling winds almost mimicking distant screams. And that's where we'll end for today.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so there were a lot of lessons to learn today. One of them is about darkness, and the other one is about action economy. So I know you all would have figured out don't split the party, but the reason why you don't want to split the party is generally in the 5th edition, team with more actions per round gonna have an advantage. So up here with the snakes, we had these two guys against these two snakes, and these snakes were stronger than them. Hercule decided to come down away from the stream, which I thought was a interesting decision,
Hi.
but also believable. Hi. And in doing so, we had 3 against 1 snake, and that was dealt with beautifully. You saw the difference. 3 versus 1. There was some damage, but you all handled the scene. Up on top here with the 2 and soon 1, this is the 2 of them, was a very difficult encounter. Oh, the other thing that happened is because there was darkness and these guys can see you, you get a surprise round, which means that they can often attack you before combat even starts. And if 2 players get to attack you before combat starts, they probably could kill you. So you want to be careful turning corners, opening doors, entering rooms, anything that you're going to be doing in that situation. You want to do so with caution, not like a silly amount of caution, like every single door you're going to open at 2 millimeters and peek through, and then 3 millimeters and then peek through, and but approach it with a realistic amount of caution.
Yes.
Because the world will approach you all with the same realistic amount of caution. The snakes are going to attack things that surprise it. Granted, some of them will run away. When the snake realized that it was outnumbered, I had it run away, and that could have ended the combat, but Duranga got a chance to just like completely obliterate. The long rest in here, there is an option that you all didn't explore, which was the option to just totally go back over the wall and sleep elsewhere. The short rest in here, whether or not I use that to increase your dangers, just remember that while you're resting and time is passing within the game, if anybody knows you're there in the future, they will use that time to make you have advantage. So you want to be aware of when and where you're choosing your rests and what type of rests as well. So both Alex and Caltrick were right in that situation. The issue was neither of you all thought about the third option, which was a complete retreat.
No, well, I thought about that, but because of the wolves and bears that we saw tracks for outside there, I didn't want to go that way either.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk going over the wall and getting ambushed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a tricky situation, but that tricky situation is one that hopefully you wouldn't get into. I like Onyx. My characters often run forward by themselves and get killed, and it's because it's exciting to go and see what's next. Remember
Well,
that.
hey, Onyx is not a ranger. She grew up in like a a temple. So
Trump Tower.
Oh, it's not a criticism. It's me trying to show you what your characters would have learned. 'Cause all of you are level 1, so everything here played out perfectly well. And it's something that your characters could learn now. Even after the first one, when you walked into the dark, I don't think you understood how dangerous the dark was yet, even though you knew going off by yourself could be dangerous. So Alex having light in one direction didn't expose the snake that was right there, which allowed me to get a surprise attack on you.
how do I get a helmet like that?
They
Bought it.
bought it. They bought it in Saltmarsh,
Just
but
buy it in the store.
you also have torches. You could just light another torch and use it.
Oh, but the last time I lit a torch, it attracted the snakes, so that's why I didn't want to light another torch.
It did attract the snakes, but also like the place where you were was their home. You went to a dangerous place and then lit it. But let's say you light it somewhere else. You're right to say that torches will attract attention. But equally so, the darkness would mean that you have a different kind of disadvantage. So you have to measure it out.
I thought of using the acid on the snakes. Would that have made a difference?
I mean, it would have, but it wouldn't have necessarily been a better move.
Okay.
I thought that your moves were good. It's just that going off on your own results in this, and walking in the dark could result in this. So, like for instance, you could have Alex stand at the door and carefully scanned by having his light go across the area and roll perception. Things like that are little helpful stuff you could do. Having your light and slowly opening might startle the snake, but if you see it as well, you wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
So there's a couple important lessons that I knew would take place today. I'm so glad you didn't roll on that one and just have to make a new character. So it all worked out in the end.
Gotta kind of approach it with a sense of realism.
I would just like to say that probably not like maybe I don't know. Oh, you seem to like to kill off characters once in a while. Don't keep it spicy.
I actually abhor doing so, but
Really?
I don't let myself transcend the rules too much. There are many occasions already where I have actually tried to make things go in your favor. But of course, I will not try to tell you that all the time. But like when I realized you all were having such a bad time, I didn't tell you all my real role for the